Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to another Lights and Gear video, and this time we're going to demonstrate the very latest in the Olight Baton series of flashlights. This is the new S30. Now, last year they came out with an S30R, which was this light but a rechargeable version. This is not the rechargeable, this is just the standard version, and it's pretty nice with some nice features. Again, the S30 is simply what this one is, and it goes to 1,000 lumens on one 18650 battery as its top brightness level, and runs for about 720 hours on the Moonlight level, if you were so inclined to do that. It has the magnetic tail cap, as it states here, as all the Batons do, as far as I know. Will adhere to any surface there, any magnetic surface. It also operates solely with the side switch here. It's a very unobtrusive soft press side switch, and does everything you need it to do. Let me take it out of the package and tell you that it has an XM-L2 LED, and we'll show you that in a moment. And it also has an attached pocket clip, nice and sturdy. It does not come with a belt sheath or a belt holster, if you will. It does not come with that. The accessories are a little bit slimmer, perhaps. You do get the manual, and you do get some advertising here for some of their other lights, and you do also get a little package here with some O-rings and another part here which I'm not quite sure what this is. I don't see an explanation for it within the accessory list in the manual either, but a little like a little 1/8 inch rubber item here, and again, I'm not quite sure what it's for, but it is there should anything ever arise that you need to use it, need to replace. And we also have a battery holder within that was already inside the light when I opened the tail cap. This is mainly for using RCR batteries, the rechargeables, the 16340, or their disposable cousin, CR123. So you'd put the two of them in here. And you don't need it for the 18650. Might be able to fit one in here, but there's no particular reason to use it, so it's mainly for the two batteries. But I've tried it with and without, and I don't see any battery rattle, so I would say use it or not use it. And of course, those are these ones right here, which are the rechargeables. And it'll also take, because the battery tube is quite has a good amount of room in there. You can also fit these 18350s. I do enjoy using these. These are the IMRs. I'm always showing these around when I do talk about a light which does accept them. 3.7 volts, not unprotected, but anyway, they're 18350s, and you can use two of these as well. So let's see what we can do with the light. First of all, it does have a lockout feature on the button. To lock it out, you would press and hold. It'll come on for a second in Moonlight and then go off. And then it is officially locked. However, it did come back on there. Actually, it's starting to cycle. Well, anyway, press it and hold it, and it will lock out. Just don't touch it again. But theoretically, in order for it to come on, you would have to press and hold it for another second or so before it'll actually come on again. So let me do that. There we go. Okay. Anyway, that's the Moonlight Mode. You can also directly access strobe by clicking it 3 times, and you can directly access turbo, 1,000 lumens, by clicking it twice. So let me turn down a light or two here, and we'll get on with the basic demonstration. Thank you so much. Okay, so where were we? Okay, we are in Moonlight Mode, and you have the Moonlight, you have low, you have medium, you have high. The Moonlight is 1 lumen, and then low is 20, and then medium is 100, and then you get 600 on high, and you get 1,000 on turbo. So those are your modes. Let me just readjust the camera here momentarily as we seem to have tipped over a little bit. All right, so again, we're in Moonlight Mode here, and in order to start cycling, it's like with a lot of other lights, just press and hold the side switch, and you will advance to the next level. That is low, and click it again, and we're at medium, and click it again, and we're on high. Now, what I've discovered, that there really isn't a whole lot of difference between the high and the turbo. It's 600 to 1,000, but it just shows that you can bump up 300-400 lumens and really not see a whole lot of difference sometimes. And that seems to be the case with this light. Now, this is high at about 600 lumens, and it does a fairly nice job, as you can see. Very nice beam here, very nice typical beam for an XML light. And I found that there seems to be one of the greatest jumps, or noticeable jumps, when I was using the RCRs, the smaller batteries. The RCRs are the 18350s. I found with an 18650 there was a little less of a jump. But I'm in high, so if I wanted to get to turbo, I would have to double-click this twice. If I just keep pressing it, it's just going to go back down to the low again, and it's not going to go Moonlight unless I turn it off and give it a long press, and then it'll come on in Moonlight. Otherwise, it just goes to low, medium, and high if it's in the regular settings. And you know, I can get to strobe by clicking 3 times from the mode I was in. I can do that, and but in order to get to turbo, I would have to double click from the top mode, or well, from any mode that I was already in. So right now I'm in high. So if I double click, it actually went off there, but came back on. So now it's in turbo. And I don't know if you can really see the difference or not. Low, medium, high. Click it, and there's turbo. And as I say, in one of the other batteries, let me just do something else here very quickly. I'll turn this off and take out the 18650 and put in 2 18350s. And we'll just try that again, because one of the last times I was trying this, it didn't go off when it switched. It didn't black out when it went from high to turbo. It just made the jump, and I could actually see the brightness shift. So I could actually tell that there was a shift, or that there was a rise in brightness. Okay, here we are on low, medium, high. Okay. All right. Live TV, folks. This is happening as it happens. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. There's the turbo. All right. I don't know why it was going to strobe there for a second, but here's turbo. All right. So if I press and hold it, I get back down to low, medium, high, and then double click it. Okay, there's turbo, but it did go off, you know, it did black out there for a second but come back. So sometimes I've been able to do it, and it's actually bumped up in brightness without it going off. So I've been able to see the jump between the 600 and 1,000, and here in these particular instances it's not doing that. But anyway, that is turbo mode, and stand it up as a candle, and you've got a lot of light bouncing off your ceilings and whatnot. And it's starting to get warm already too, so it does start to get a bit hot, and that's the other thing it does. If it stays in turbo for more than 5 minutes, it'll jump down to 60% power after about 5 minutes. So it's not going to stay in turbo and in that 1,000 lumen mode for more than about 5 minutes before it automatically clicks down, because it does start to get warm, which it's already doing. And so there you go. That is the basic operation of this light. And the other thing that it will do is there's a little red light in the center of the switch here, and that will start glowing. That will give you a red glow as the voltage of the battery starts to drop. So just a nice little battery voltage warning, if you will. And but this is the Olight S30, and it's only about 4.5 inches long, pretty nice size, and is a good little guy to carry around in various situations. You can head to the website where I do have the outdoor beam shots to look at, and you can check those out at lightsandgear.com, and the link to the written review of this article is below, so you can head right to that and take a look at some beam shots outdoors of the S30, and also head to a link there which you can make a purchase if you so desire, and read about other batteries, flashlights, chargers, and so forth. But the S30 is one to take a look at. I do thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Check out the link there, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.